Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to get the Escape Death Trophy, and that is for having Cara and Alice escape the recycling center. Now first off, you need to get captured. Two places that can happen is one, when you're escaping the recycling center, you can surrender instead of playing dead and then obey, or play dead and then go move on to this next chapter and battle for Detroit, and then get spotted by the soldiers when you're hiding from vehicle to vehicle. Either way, you got to get captured and you'll be brought to the recycling center, and at some point you and Alice will be separated. Now I've completely cut this down just to make it a little bit of a quicker of a guide for you, but the premise is basically going to be the same. After you get captured, you're going to be at the recycling center, you and Alice will be separated, and then you're going to have to do some nifty negotiations with some characters that you may have met in the earlier in the game. Now, at the very end of the recycling center, you're going to be in two lines. You're going to be on the left-hand side. Alice is going to be on the right-hand side. And what you need to do is move over to the right-hand side. Now, you're going to look over to the left, and you'll spot Luther, hopefully. And then if you look to the right, you will see Alice. But you got to move over without the drone spotlight shining down on you. So just be careful about that. So we're going to go look over here to the right-hand side. We'll see Alice. We'll call her out. Now this plays out many different ways depending again on what you did earlier in the game. So we're going to hope that you did one of a few different things. There are scarred androids that you could have left out or released in the chapter called Zlatko, when you were in his house and you had to find Alice and escape. If you let out the androids that were in the basement, this scarred androids, they will help you here. If you went and squatted at the abandoned house instead of the motel in the Fugitives chapter, Ralph will help you. I stayed at the motel so in this video here, so unfortunately I can't show you Ralph. But I'm going to go first move over to the right-hand side. So in addition to this scarred android being able to help you, Ralph can help you, but also Luther. You don't want to, I mean, you can do what you want, but ideally you don't want to sacrifice Luther because you need him together at the end for the Happy Family Trophy and for the trophy for everyone surviving. So you don't want to lose Luther here, assuming he's still around. So we are in the line. Now as the line moves forward, we're going to see our exit point to the right-hand side. But first, we're going to kind of look around. See, nothing. There we go. There is our escape route. We will go out that route. Cara, Alice, and Luther. Because I don't want to lose Luther. So again, you may have Ralph, you may have the scarred androids. Now, if I look over to the left-hand side, I will see Luther. Luther is going to volunteer to sacrifice himself. But buddy, I'm sorry. That is not the day for that. I need you alive. We all need you alive. I grew quite fond of Luther.
We'll find another way.
So yeah, we're gonna find another way. That's right. So don't want to press circle there and sacrifice Luther. Instead, we're gonna look into the back, and then we have another prompt there. I talked to the scarred android in Zlatko's house in the basement. I'm gonna ask for their help, and they're gonna create the diversion that I need. So you got to look at that left recycling center and then send the scarred android out to help you. Now, so at this point, you, Alice, and Luther can all escape. There is one more prompt you got to make here. We're going to go through here. We're going to send the first two guys through. But then there's going to be a soldier, and at which point you need to protect Alice. I'm assuming flee is not going to be a good option for you. I've never tried it, but I've never gone through all the permutations of every single scene in this game. But we're going to protect Alice. Have to do some quick time events. Assuming you successfully pull these off, they're not too difficult. We will be able to squeeze through the fence. So again, this can play out in a couple different ways for you, depending on your actions that you performed earlier in the game and the people that you met. So just keep that in mind, that it may play out slightly different for you. But the key thing is that you got to make sure you are captured. Again, you can get captured when escaping the Jericho and the soldiers behind you. You have the choice to either play dead and don't move, or surrender and obey. And if you surrender, you'll immediately get captured and come to the recycling center. If you didn't get captured there, you'll get captured in the next chapter, ideally after you save Luther, by the way. and then get spotted by the flashlights, and that'll get you captured as well. So that is the long and short of it. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and of course subscribe.